Every product on your desk has a secret passport. Your pen ink may be German, the plastic from Malaysia, the shipping box printed in Poland, and it all arrived through an invisible network called international trade. Trade sounds simple, countries buy and sell. But behind every transaction lies economics, logistics, law, and diplomacy, all working together to move one product from one country to another. So today, let's explain how international trade really works and why it matters to every business on Earth. What is international trade? At its core, international trade is the exchange of goods and services across national borders, measured in exports and imports. Exports bring money into a country. Imports take money out to pay for what that country needs. But more than numbers, trade is coordination between producers, consumers, governments, and customs systems that keep the flow compliant and safe. The logic behind trade. Why not just produce everything at home? Because no nation is self-sufficient in everything. Different places have different climates, resources, skills, and technologies. Economist David Ricardo called this the law of comparative advantage. Each country specializes in what it can make most efficiently, then trades for everything else. That's why Chile exports copper but imports cars, why Britain exports financial services but imports coffee. How trade actually happens. Imagine a furniture factory in Vietnam selling tables to the UK. Step 1. A buyer and seller sign a contract and agree on Incoterms, who pays for freight and insurance and who handles customs. Step 2. The goods travel by sea or air, accompanied by a bundle of documents, invoice, packing list, bill of lading, and certificate of origin. Step 3. At the border, customs checks the declared value, origin, and tariff classification before releasing the cargo. This dance of physical logistics and legal paperwork is the heartbeat of trade operations. The institutions behind trade. To keep the system fair, we need rules. That's where the World Trade Organization, WTO, and free trade agreements, FTAs, come in. The WTO sets the global playbook, no discrimination between partners, transparent tariffs, and a forum to settle disputes. FTAs like USMCA, EU-UK TCA, and ASEAN agreements go further, cutting tariffs between specific partners and simplifying customs rules. Without these institutions, global trade would be a chaotic bidding war. Tariffs, trade barriers, and protectionism. Governments sometimes try to shield local industries with tariffs, taxes on imports, or quotas and subsidies. These tools can buy breathing space for domestic companies, but often raise consumer prices and invite retaliation. The balance between protection and openness is a constant economic tug-of-war revisited in every trade policy debate. Benefits and costs of global trade. When trade flows smoothly, everyone gains. Consumers get more variety and lower prices, businesses reach new markets, and countries enjoy growth from specialization. But there are costs: job losses in import-competing sectors, exploitation risks, and environmental pressures from global shipping. Good policy and ethical business practices manage those downsides without closing the door on opportunity. Modern trends trade in 2025 and beyond is transforming. Supply chains are regionalizing. Companies bring production closer to markets to reduce risk. Digital trade is booming as data cross borders like containers once did. And sustainability is becoming a customs requirement. Carbon border adjustments and eco-design rules mean green compliance is now a trade topic, not just an environment one. Why understanding trade matters. Whether you're an SME exporter, a student of economics, or a traveler buying duty-free goods, trade touches your life daily. Knowing how it works helps you spot opportunities, comply with regulations, and understand the stories behind every price tag. International trade is not a mystery. It's the world's most collaborative project. When done right, it turns differences between countries into shared prosperity. The container ship and the customs form are just the tools of something larger, humans working together across borders to create value. If this video helped you see international trade more clearly, give it a like so others can find it too. Subscribe to Ask the Customs Manager for more straight talk explanations of the ideas and rules shaping global commerce today.